Hey, my wonderful, wonderful people. I'm so happy for this new vlogging kit. I don't have to be guess what happened now? Like if I'm on the road. But I think I have the little stand, that came with the package. I'm going to use it so that I don't have to be holding the phone because, it can be dazzling to the eyes when you don't, when you do. It's like it's fixated now. I feel so good. I can move my hands freely without having to do all of these things and whatnot. I mean, I'll still probably do it, but anyway, I'm just happy. I'm kind of basking. I'm like a child right now, basking in this new vlogging kit thingy and all of that, and the light over it, the ring light and so forth. All right, beautiful people. So have you noticed we've been having rains over the last few weeks, and the rains have unearthed the shoddy, the very shabby and shoddy, same meaning really, work done on the roads. I call it the pro patch material. He said a black tar with a stone thingy, and he said I just use a big truck thingy and roll over it. And as the rain come tumbling down, and if it comes over a few weeks, it just digs up the shoddy and shabby work done. The haphazard, hairy, scarum work done. The roads are horrible. The roads are horrible. And I'm going to say this, and it is not, in Jamaica, people cannot, I keep saying that I'm not politically aligned. I'm always for the MP that works. Because this MP is generally on social media. This MP and some of the others, they are social media tetes. They always say the JLP people are social media tetes, and it is true. The only other the two people that, and funny enough, the two people that from the People's National Party that are social media tetes in a sense, Minister Lisa Hanna, whom I respect, and Damian Crawford, whom I respect as well. But in terms of the JLP, representation, you generally find them on social media. It has always been their strength. It has always been the talk of the town, where people said because of that, it has aided in them garnering the last two elections. I've often heard that over the years. And because of that, you will see sometimes what they are doing. Some of them, I kid you not, if you go on social media and plug in some of their names, you will see them, and they tend to post a lot of the things. I can call some of the names: Terry Long, Floyd Green, Pernell Charles Jr., and Anne-Marie Vaz. Anne-Marie Vaz, every time she's fixing the road, I think she is the MP for East Portland, you're always seeing her fix it. You can go on her page, and you see her fixing the roads. MPs across the board outside of her, I'm talking now. This has nothing to do with PNP and JLP. The roads are bad. The roads are horrible. They are unacceptable. They cannot continue like this. Please just properly invest in the infrastructure of our roads. Just invest in the proper material. Stop using that pro patch type material that mix up tar with the gravel. I don't know what else to call it, because when you see them doing it, you see it looks gravelly with tar. I don't know what it is. The pro patch material. Use good material. I know the JLP has started a Spark program, and just in recent news they said that they finally got the contractor. When you're doing the work, you say it's a rehabilitation. Now, when something is rehabilitated, it is like you're moving from darkness into light. You're completely transformed, not just change, because people will say that when you're changed, you can almost revert, which I can see, which is true. Like you crop a picture and you change it, you can, when you go back on, you can go back to it. But when it is transformed, you fully save it and you keep it as a completely different picture altogether. You can't go back to the old. It has to stay the way because you've now fully saved it and done something else with it. Similarly, we ask that when you're doing this, whether you're PNP, JLP or other, fix the roads properly. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Especially what you call that road, like for example, Arnold Road, that entire stretch of road going right around. If you're going around, for example, South Camp Roads, and you want to turn off, before you go all the way down and you make that right turn. The road is atrocious. The road is so bad. You have to be doing like you're dilly-dallying. And that's just one example. That's just one example. I was in St. Anne, St. Mary and Portland, and at just different sections, especially in the south of St. Anne and some aspects of St. Mary area. Awful, horrible. I'm a little bit surprised with St. Mary to an extent, some places in St. Mary, because one particular MP, though not necessarily loved by many, you know, that MP road at the time that I had gone, maybe 2 years ago, I think it was, the roads were good, like a baby's bottom, and then, I don't know, it's like, I mean, it faced adulthood hitting, or puberty, I should say. You know, when they say puberty come, I say all the acne coming out. All the acne has been coming out on the road. The bumps are on the road. The roads, so even if they don't have potholes, they're not smooth. They're awful. They're cutting. Sometimes you ever wonder if you're driving on knives, sharpened knives, outside of the potholes. They're awful. It's crazy. Regular motor cars, sorry, shouldn't be on Jamaican roads. Everybody should be able to have an SUV, because if we continue like this, it will not make any sense. The roads are terrible across the island, and the rain has unearthed the shoddy and the shabby work done. MPs, what's going on? Is it that they're not, or councillors? You know, I know this is probably, some of it would be from the local government area, some, you know, especially if it's more community, and some will be from the member of parliament. What is going on? Is it that it can be monies that are tight? I noticed that they had gotten, what do you guys do? I mean, you get a lot of grants and aids and loans and sponsorships. You even have what you call it criminal money, like when, you know, you find this money and so forth, you have a criminal fund. And yet we always say there's no money in Jamaica. Why not, you know, pray for a blessing, hope that God will hear you, and just use the money then to fix the roads, because it makes no sense to burn up the money. It would be foolhardy. It might as well you use it to do something good from it. Fix the roads with it. Just use good material, please. Give the Jamaican people a little break. Life is financially difficult for them. Life is psychologically different from them. Educationally, oh my God, it has gone through the door. Because I've never seen a state of illiteracy and dunce in my life like now. And I'm not saying it in a disrespectful way. You know, and they're battling all these different demons, and the demon of the road, they can't get to hurdle. This come like a generational curse just passed down over the ages. I remember when Tessa-Ann had entered The Voice, and she said when they spoke to her about the Kia car that she would have won, I think so. She said, yeah man, thank God, like she said, thank God, the road them bad. You see how many years ago that was? You see how many years ago that was? That's awful. I mean, if she were to enter and win again this year, might as well she ask for a tractor. Because, I mean, it's only a tractor can manage these roads. Only a tractor. Down to the Tundra, or the Tacoma, or the F-150, or the Hilux, or the thing or the other, whatever type, those type vehicles, F-150, them with a mash up. So MPs, councillors, please, for a change, make Jamaica even semi-great. Look at what Mohammed, Ali, the Prime Minister of, I'm seeing the country now, that Indianish looking man, he says he understands the decadence and just the despondency of the people. So he's giving them basically almost $1,000 US every household. Everybody I get that the money there. 200,000 Guyanese money. Huh? And you can't just do just one good thing for the entire Jamaican populace. Fix the roads. Can't no matter how they beg you for money, houses and this, so they're barely getting anything. So at the very least, if I even use them criminal money, they seem to seize them. No, sir. Goodness, may God intervene. Guys, you know what to do. Read TikTok and YouTube. Subscribe.